Good morning. Welcome to day 23 of the PCT. Today is a special day for us because we get to take showers and eat a hot meal and wash our clothes. We're gonna go to Shelter Cove today. Compared to the last few days, this is a really short one. We're only going about 11 and a half miles today. And that means we should make it there by around 1 o'clock in the afternoon. And we have a resupply box waiting for us there. Today, we saved ourselves so much hassle because yesterday we climbed like 2,100 feet of elevation, 16 and a half miles roughly. 16.1 miles?
Yeah.
Okay. So today,
Yeah.
we only have 450 feet of elevation and less than 12 miles. So it's almost all downhill today. And we'll be able to get it done before the heat of the day. So for lunch and dinner, we might be eating at a restaurant. Oh, and they do have pizza.
Oh, they do?
Yeah, they do.
Yay.
So that's our plan for today. It got really cold last night again, down to high 30s. Mosquitoes were terrible this morning, why we're wearing the nets. But they're not so bad right now. The sun feels good, starting to warm up a little bit. And we're feeling good because psychologically we know we don't have much farther to go.
My body feels great today too.
Yeah, mine too. We are 1.2 miles from Shelter Cove.
Yeah.
We just hit a dirt road. It's a little shortcut to get to Shelter Cove Resort. And we'll follow this back when we leave so we can continue on the PCT the same way we got off. But yeah, this old dirt road will lead us right to the resort. We're gonna get some pizza or some burgers or something. A shower, clean clothes. I'm so excited. It's been 5 days, guys, with no shower.
It's too long.
Yeah. With basically freeze-dried food and candy.
Yum.
Which, yeah, that's enough to survive on, but it gets old.
Not forever.
So waterfall? Oh yeah, I hear it. So this is Odell Lake. It's where Shelter Cove Resort is located. I'm not talking to you. I'm talking to them. But yeah, it's a pretty big lake. And at the deepest, I think it's 200 feet or more.
Nothing like Crater.
No. You've got the docks down there, the main lodge here with a restaurant and a store. Got restrooms, lots of campsites, and they've got cabins. They have this recreational area that's really cool. They've got giant Jenga, Connect 4, badminton. They have cornhole and ring toss or ladder ring, whatever you call that, ladder ball. They've got a fire set up here all day long, so you can sit around the campfire if you want. Got some shade to hang out with your family. But it's very hiker friendly here. They've got charging up on the patio. They got good food. The staff is really friendly here. What you doing?
French foot.
French fries and a burger.
Yep, and TikTok. I still can.
the food here's been really awesome. We've been pretty much sitting here all day, every day for 4 days, eating and editing. And
We're hurting ourselves, our future selves. Tomorrow when we start hiking, we're gonna wish we.
Nah, we're just saving up energy for the hike tomorrow. That's all. We started again tomorrow. So no. Yeah, we're starting. I'm starting without him.
Start without what?
I'm starting without you.
Okay.
But no, we've been here for 4 days. The internet was really good, so I was able to upload a bunch of videos, get a lot of editing done. But it's time to go. Tomorrow we're heading towards Elk Lake. You starving over there?
Continue.
Anyways, I just wanted to say hi. We didn't really do any recording while we were here because we were just relaxing and working. But yeah, this is where we've been pretty much every day.
I was relaxing, you were working.
That's very true. But this is it. This is where we've been. I might show you where we've been camping later.
Also shaved.
He shaved. I shaved. A little bit better. But I'll show you a little bit of the PCT camp where we've been staying at tonight, and then tomorrow we leave.
Yep.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
All right, we're doing laundry the old-fashioned way here. Wash machines are broken here at Shelter Cove, so you get it in the bucket. It's not salt. Yeah, we're just gonna throw our clothes in here and wash them by hand, and then that's it.
Like one box?
No, half of that box. You just graduated high school, right?
I didn't do well with fractions.
That should be funny.
Oh, it's water resistant. Dang.
It'll have to work. Go for it. Don't be scared. Ooh, gross. Gross. Okay, maybe we can only fit one person at a time.
Yeah.
That's fine.
The bug is gonna overflow. Oh, it's cold. I'm gonna take off my bracelets.
Yeah, it's cold water. You just gotta get your hands in there and squish it around and mix it all up.
Got one of those like washing boards, like in the
Right.
Ariel.
You just gotta like beat it over here on this log or
The Little
something.
Mermaid when Sebastian's in the water.
Yeah.
One of those washing boards. Why did you use cold water?
That's all they got. That's all they got, bro. You can do it. I have faith in you. He has washed.
It is cold.
He has washed clothes before.
I have,
His
just-
mom trained him well. Just not in a bucket.
Not with cold water.
How dirty Jason's laundry was.
Hey,
This
hey.
is just mud.
this is private property.
I mean, mine are probably the same.
Oh, my hands went numb and now it's not too bad.
I told you.
But it still
Get in
hurts.
there. And
But it hurts.
That's so gross. That's how much dirt we've been living with on our bodies on the trail. We got a bald eagle right there, folks. America. We just got demonetized. Woo. And this is how you dry your clothes after you wash them in a bucket. Hey, it's better this than nothing, though. It'll be a lot cleaner than they were. All right, I still haven't showed you guys the PCT hiker area yet for the campers. So I'm gonna take you on a short little tour there. There's probably people, so I'm gonna make it quick. I don't wanna invade on anybody's privacy. So walking into the hiker area here, just got tents everywhere. Well, good morning. Welcome to day 28. Yes, we fast forwarded into the future. We have not done much recording. We're still at Shelter Cove Resort. We're actually just leaving right now.
We're only here
Heading
for 2
out.
days.
We were here for 4 days. There was some logistical issues, and so
Yeah.
we stayed here for a little longer than we were supposed to. I know I said we would never do 4 days again, but here we are, and we have.
But we
So-
feel better than Fish Lake.
But I got a
We
bunch of
ran into-
videos uploaded. Yeah. Anyways, we're leaving right now. Next stop, Elk Lake. And we're gonna take it slow to get there, 12 miles a day for 4 days. And then, yeah, that's about it. We're taking it a little slower because we're ahead of schedule.
Yep.
I'm not making any more hotel reservations 2-3 weeks in advance ever again, because we're going a lot faster than we thought we would.
Except for Bridge of the Gods, right?
Yeah, that depends.
Okay.
This is Odell Lake from up above. We were just camped at Shelter Cove Resort, which is right down there pretty much in that area. But man, look at that. You can see Diamond Peak, which we camped at the night before we got to Crescent Lake. You can see the snow mountain over in the distance. We camped right up, actually, yeah, we camped right up there. So we've gone quite a distance, but yeah, there's this cool overlook. We just had to take some pictures. Beautiful. Lots of boats out there fishing on this lake. Look at that. Lots of kokanee out there. I don't know if you can see up ahead, but there's a deer butt right there with a tail wagging. Someone just ran by it and it didn't move. I don't know if it's just not scared or if it's stuck. We're about to go over there and find out. I wonder if it's stuck. No, it's not. It's a buck. Yeah, he's just standing there looking at us. He's just eating. He doesn't even care. Look at that.
Hi, boy.
Hey, buddy. That's on video. That was the deer. That was totally Bambi.
That's Bambi. That's adorable.
That's crazy. Hey, bud. He found something good to eat. He's not scared at all. Yeah, he's still got velvet on those antlers. Huh. Crazy. He's not scared of us at all.
That's good.
Hey, bud.
Hi, bud. He's like,
No?
look what I found, guys.
Hey, that deer is following us. We left, and now he's on the trail above, in front of us. I don't know what he's doing.
He's vibing. He's the whole forest to himself.
When we saw him, it was at a campsite, so we think he was eating maybe some food that someone dropped there. Maybe someone that stayed last night. He's right up to the left. Maybe he's just
following us.
thinking we've got some treats for him, so that's why he's not going anywhere.
Well, he ran up, so he probably thought we
Yeah. He's not afraid at all.
he'll probably run up the hill more.
We just got to Lower Rosary Lake. We're about 5.5 miles in right now, and it's nice here. Yeah, 5.5 miles from Shelter Cove.
I feel horrible. I feel like we've done way more.
Yeah, well, it's our first day back. We took 4 days off, so it's gonna be.
I feel like we've gone more, but I feel like we haven't gone that far either.
Yeah, we actually have the right amount of food packed this time. You know, not overpacked. We have the right amount of water. It's cooler out. It's about 75 degrees. So yeah, it's a good day to hike. We're just trying to get back in the swing of it. When you take that much time off, it sucks getting back. But after today, we should be fine. We're just kind of moving slower. Got a later start. Had breakfast at the lodge this morning before we left. Well, Jason did. He had French toast. He's got to have the French toast.
French toast connoisseur.
Yep. We're gonna go 13.5 miles today. Our next stop is Elk Lake Resort, and that's about 48 miles. We're going to break it into 4 days. We have to go slower. We could do it faster. could do it in 3 days if we wanted to, but we're kind of trying to time ourselves to get to a certain highway pickup point by the 31st of July, which is in 9 more days. 9 days, 8 or 9 days. Someone's picking us up there, and then we've got a hotel reserved for Three Sisters. So we actually kind of shot ourselves in the foot with that. We've been 8 more days. Yeah, we were going at a faster pace than we planned. So that's part of the reason we stayed at Shelter Cove for 4 days instead of 2. And we're taking an extra day to get from here to Elk Lake. And then we'll take an extra day to get from Elk Lake to the highway where we get picked up, just because we're trying to burn time. The refunds, or the hotel room, is non-refundable. That was a mistake. I booked it, 3 weeks ago?
Yeah.
About 3 weeks ago,
Not
which
3 weeks, like last week.
2 weeks. Well, but 2 weeks, 3 weeks out from the 31st, roughly. So, but we were going a lot slower then, maybe 10 miles a day, 12 miles a day. And then we started going 15, 16 miles a day and really started making up time or distance. So I'm not going to make any reservations again like that far in advance. So I slowed us down, but that hotel is expensive and non-refundable. So we're going to get there when we planned. But that's why we're going a little bit slower, 13 miles today. And I think we have a total of around 2,500 feet of elevation to climb. And that's about it. It's going to be a pretty easy day. So when we stopped at the lake, I went to filter some water. Haven't used my water filter in 4 days because we stopped at Shelter Cove, and it's moldy.
I thought that was a person because I saw a chipmunk tail move.
It's a weird log there. Anyways, so my filter, it has molded, which is not good.
Yeah.
Jason's hasn't, luckily, so we still have his. I'm going to be filtering my water through his Sawyer now until we get to Sisters. Next to Sisters is a city called Bend, and they have an REI. I know they sell Sawyers there. So for the next couple weeks, or 9 days, whatever, I'll be using his fun. I've only had one other Sawyer mold on me before, and that was after I let it set for months without backwashing it and running bleach through it like you're supposed to. I didn't know they could mold within 4 days. So that's something we're gonna have to keep an eye out for. I guess just backwashing it when you're not gonna use it for more than a day or two, or run water through it every day even while you're not using it, because we've been drinking water from the restaurant at the lodge, not filtering. So I took a few sips and that water was moldy. I tried to clear it out. I backwashed it several times, ran water through it the normal way. Still tastes like mold. So I'm not going to risk it. I don't know what kind of mold it is, or how bad it is for me. I think if it came down to choice between dirty pond water and purified mold water, I'd rather have the mold. But since Jason has a filter, I'm not going to risk it. I did bring water purification tablets too, in case something like this happened. And I also have my pot. I could boil water. So I have options, but his filter will work great for now till I can pick up a new one in Bend. But yeah, that's something I didn't expect. So surprise, surprise. Mold after 4 days. See his head sticking out right there? There he is. He's just a small one. I don't know what kind of steak, but he's got
Red to the yellow.
Red, yellow, black. I don't know. And what it's probably not poisonous.
That's the snake I saw last time.
Yeah, we saw a much bigger one, a couple feet long. We just stopped for lunch. We've gone about 8 miles. And we got this awesome view here. Check this out. Really cool view. And I'm trying to decide what we want to eat. It's 85 degrees out right now. It's a little warm. Feels really good in the shade. There's a breeze right here. Oh.
How come you only packed me one thing of gummies this trip?
Jason's mad about gummies.
You like
It's the heat. He gets cranky when he doesn't have his gummies,
You
guys.
kind of knew though, cause like the last.
I've got
time-
extra gummies. Don't worry.
I
See,
know,
look, I
but
got a whole bag.
like the last trip, the last resupply box, yeah, I had like 3 packages. This one had a small package of.
Well, I
gummies.
took what you picked at the store and tried to evenly divide it out over the number of days that
How is this even? No, I was kidding.
I don't know.
I'm just kidding.
But
I still didn't finish the lemon heads for my last. They're still in here.
you could have bought more gummy bears or something at the store we were just at.
I felt bad though, because I felt awkward.
Felt bad?
I felt bad that no one else could have gummy worms.
Oh, don't feel bad. You got to get them gummy worms.
Yeah.
Anywho, yeah, we're going to eat. And then we're only going 12 and a half miles today. There's another lake. What was it called? Bobby Lake or something like that. And we're going to go 12 and a half miles, stop there at a lake, camp. And that'll be it for today. And then, yeah, another 12 miles the next day, and the next day.
Oh, yeah.
Easy rolling to Elk Lake. We are 1.5 miles roughly from camp. We've gone 10.5 miles today, climbing total elevation about 2,500 feet or so. I'm not sure what our elevation is above sea level. I'll have to check that later, but I think we're somewhere in the 5,000 to 6,000 feet above sea level range. Someone asked about that in the comments, so that's for you. It's starting to cool down. It's about 4:30, and we're in this really cool part of the woods. It's super flat. It's really cool. You can see for a long ways in either direction, which is a nice change. It's usually straight up on the one side or straight down on the other, but we are ready to get to the lake, take our shoes off, eat some food, get to bed early. We stayed up too late last night. Only got about 6 hours of sleep, and we're feeling it. That's a big no-no. Jason's up ahead of me, leading the way. Hey, hey, trailblazer. But I just wanted to check in with you guys before we got to camp. It's been a while. We just got to the lake. We're gonna set up camp right over there, some flat spots. But this is one of the most awesome views I've seen so far at a lake. It's nice and cool. So far, no mosquitoes, easy access down to the water, and it's a decent sized lake too. Here's some people across the way, but yeah, look at that, pretty clear, clean water. You can hear people across to the right somewhere. But yeah, wow, nice. This will be a good place to camp. We've gone about 13 miles today, about 12 trail miles. But so we made it. This is camp for the night.
Huh?
What do you need help with?
Figuring out how close I can be. Bam!
Is it this side that the thing broke?
I don't know. One of them did. You'll find out because there's only one this one. This one.
Good morning. Welcome to day 29.
Oh gosh.
That's right, almost 1 month on the trail. We slept by a lake last night, as you know, and it was not bad. The mosquitoes weren't terrible, and we slept pretty good. Today we have about 14 miles of hiking, maybe 1,500 feet of elevation gain to climb, so not bad. And we are starting at an elevation of around 5,500 feet above sea level.
Nice.
So I feel better. My feet don't hurt. Jason, what about you?
No, my left ankle's kind of being weird right now, but it's okay.
So overall, not bad then. We got a later start. It's 8 o'clock in the morning, but I think we'll make good time. It's not supposed to be terribly hot today, and it's pretty flat. So our campsite will be at water, so that's good. We'll be wet camping,
200
not dry
mile?
camping. Oh yeah, I forgot to announce last night when we got to camp, we reached 200 miles on the trail.
That junction is exactly 200 miles.
Yeah, so
Well, actually, no. Around here it is because that was 0.4.
yeah, so
We started at 0.6.
technically we're just now hitting 200 miles hiked on the trail, actual trail miles. So never thought we would, well, I knew we would get this far. It just seems strange that we're here already.
Yeah.
It has been a month. We have 2 months left to go 700 miles.
Yeah.
But we can do it. We're picking up our pace.
Yeah.
Less rest days, more walking.
Yes, please.
We just reached the top of our first elevation gain for the day. We have climbed 1,000 feet of elevation. We just topped out at about 6,500 feet above sea level. We only have 530 feet left to climb today, but we still have another 8.7 miles to go.
Oh yeah.
We're making good progress. It's still nice and cool, so we should make up some time going downhill.
Sprint down, you know.
Yeah.
Little jog.
As we have 530 feet of elevation to gain, but we also have over 1,500 feet of descent, so we'll make up some good time. Start cranking out the miles now. What do you think? Skip lunch? Go straight to the tent site?
Oh, what? Skip lunch? Heck no.
Yeah, that's what I thought. So we just saw this cool sign. It says the trail provides. That's a saying out here on the PCT or any long distance through hike. The trail provides whenever you need something. Generally, that means you're, getting surprises left by trail angels. Trail magic, they call it. People leave food and water. Oh, look at this. Jason, look. Trail magic ahead. It says trail magic ahead. 2 minutes ahead. Hot dogs, chips, cold drinks, and cookies. We're gonna skip the leg, right?
Yeah, we'll skip the leg.
All right. Trail magic.
That said he got vortex.
Probably. Trail magic ahead. That's cool. People just volunteer to come out here and
provides. I'm like, what does that mean?
people volunteer to come out here and they just willingly on their own feed hikers and give them drinks and sometimes supplies. It's really cool. Someone really put a lot into this one.
So funny.
There's another sign. Do your happy dance. Yippee.
Oh my god.
Snoopy.
Seth said that they went away, so I don't know if they're actually there or not.
Nope, they're here.
Oh, yeah.
All right. Well, that was unexpected. That's our first full-blown real trail magic. We had His name is Ducky's dad. His son, Ducky, is a triple crowner. And so he's been out here for the last couple days giving trail magic to hikers. They had hot dogs, chips, watermelon, soda, cookies, you name it. And it was really unexpected and it was really nice. We didn't have to eat any of our food, which means we are still carrying that weight. But you know what? For a hot dog and a Coca-Cola, I'll carry a few extra ounces.
We kind of added some more weight.
Right? Yeah. But thank you so much, Ducky's dad, and Ducky's neighbor.
Ducky's neighbor, yeah. Ducky's mom couldn't come.
That's right. We really appreciate that so much. That was a nice pick-me-up. So hopefully we'll get to see them again. It sounds like they move around on trail from year to year. So that was really cool. So we entered the burn scar early. Apparently our Far Out app hasn't updated their maps since last year because last year this fire came through and we weren't expecting to get to the burn scar for another couple miles, but now it looks like we're going to be hiking through this for the next 5 miles, but that's okay. It's a cooler day, so it's not like last time we went through a burn scar where it was 85-90 degrees. A lot of these trees are just standing, you know, not much supporting them, and they're still really big trees. So yeah, this is the areas you don't want to camp in.
Why not?
A lot of these trees are like this though. The roots have all been burned out, like that one over there. So they're just kind of standing on top, floating above the ground. It is sad to see areas burn like this because the forest is so beautiful. I don't know what caused this fire, but I mean, wildfires, they happen. Lightning happens, you know, it causes a lot of forest fires around these areas. Hopefully this one wasn't man-made, but yeah, this is the freshest one we've seen so far. It's crazy, the bark is just black. The older burn scar we went through didn't look like this. It's crazy. They come through here and
All the bark probably fell off of it.
yeah, they've cut a lot of the trees, cleared a lot of the path. This would have been next to impossible to get through right after it happened. All these down trees everywhere. See what I do for you guys? I do love you.
Is that dust
Well, we've
devil?
got a dust devil coming at us here,
Oh my gosh.
and it's
That's actually pretty cool.
it is.
Let's see what it is in live.
I haven't seen one since.
Oh, it is getting closer to us.
It is. It's coming right this way. We're gonna go right through the heart of it.
Uh-oh.
We're gonna stand here and let it hit us.
Are we?
Yeah. You wait. You go down there and let it hit you.
Okay.
Oh, it is gonna hit us.
Oh, God.
Just close your eyes. Hold on to your hat.
Put my glasses on.
Oh man.
Oh, my God.
I used to run through those when I was a kid at the farm.
We were just right there. We missed
Yeah.
it.
That's so cool. Wow. We call those dust devils here. I don't know what you call them in other places around the world. It's like a little baby tornado. Not even, but that was unexpected. Pretty cool. The breeze feels nice. Oh, there it goes. It's over there now.
Let's keep going. Maybe we catch it.
I doubt it, but
Chase them, right? That is impressive.
yeah, through flat fields, not through mountains. That is really cool though. There she goes. Goes pretty high up in the sky too. Look at that dust. Way up there. Cool. This landscape is eerie. It's so desolate and barren without the trees. But it still kind of has a beauty to it, all of its own. So off in the distance, you see smoke. There is a fire over there. Probably 10 miles from us, 8-10 miles. It's to the west of where we're going. We're actually going to be hiking that direction, so we should be fine. But yeah, just looked over and saw that smoke. That's never something you want to see when you're out hiking in the woods. I mean, we're safe in this burn scar. Got a helicopter right there. Probably going to get water for the fire. So it's changed a little since we got here. It's so thick now we can't even see the forest over there. As you can see, the tree line is just up ahead. And what we decided to do to be safe is, you can see on the app here, maybe, on the app here you can see that where the white and green arrow right there, we're right on the edge of the burn scar. The fire is right here, or at least that's where the smoke's coming from. Our plan was to camp right there where that tent symbol is. There's water there. It's about a half mile into the tree line outside of this burn scar, but we don't know where that fire is, and we're only a half mile away from our destination anyway, so we decided to camp right here in this, up on top of this little hill. We get good reception with our cell phones, and we're safe if the fire does come through here. I just don't feel comfortable sleeping right over there in the woods with that thick smoke just who knows how many miles away. So we're gonna sit up here and try to figure out if we can pinpoint where that fire is and if there's any enclosures, but yeah, we're gonna stay up here tonight to be safe. This burn scar is not bad. We don't have any big dead trees around us. They can fall over. It's all blown down, so the smoke is getting kind of thick though, but we should be all right. Hopefully we don't have to turn back tomorrow. We'll see see how it goes, but for now, I think we're gonna do the safe thing and stay and sleep in the burn scar tonight. We'll give you guys some updates as we get them. All right. So we set up tents and we waited here a couple hours, and the smoke has cleared out quite a bit. I got a hold of my dad and my friend Michaela and had them look up fires for me, fire closures in the nearest fire. Found out that it's nothing close by. It just looks really close because of all the smoke that had built up. So we're gonna go forward back into the woods. We got 0.7 miles to go. Sorry, it's so windy. We have 0.7 miles left to our original campsite. It's inside the woods at a lake. We're gonna stop there because this wind is just terrible. And since we're in the middle of a burn scar, it's just blowing dust everywhere inside our tents. And we're in no danger from fire anymore. So as soon as Jason gets his tent all fixed, packed up, poor guy had already unpacked everything, then we're gonna head out. I'm already packed up. And yeah, I guess better safe than sorry, honestly. Like, it was so thick we could barely even see the mountains at one point, so it looked closer than it was. I'm not sorry for doing that. I'd rather be safe than sorry. Sleep in the forest with the wind howling like this with a fire nearby. That's a good way to end up as a marshmallow. Don't want that to happen. So, anyways, we'll get a hold of you when we get to our next campsite. See you later. Okay, we made it to our new campsite. There's actually trees that are green. There's a lake here. The wind's not blowing. Yeah, there's some mosquitoes, but we have water and it's not so dusty. So we're about to eat and then get ready for bed. Jason's over there watching some Netflix and eating jerky.
I'm done though, so
But yeah, I think that was a good move today. Yeah, we stopped and wasted 2 hours setting up tents, but you saw the smoke, you know. If you don't know where the fire's at, and our path was literally walking right into that forest, just not far from the fire, and the wind is howling, it was a smart idea. I'd do it again. And now everything's okay, so it worked out. And we only had to walk another mile to get to this campsite, so it wasn't bad at all. Anyways, it's been a long day. I'm gonna eat, get ready for bed, and check back with you before we do.